Hi, and warm welcome to the Quantum Astrology channel, Soul Warrior Energy, and me, Eva Christofferson. And I wanted to do a special new moon recording also because it was a lot about Venus retrograde in the last report, so the new moon was a little displaced. So for the new moon, the 9th of October, 5:47 a.m. European time, Central European time. That will be in the evening then in US, late evening. It will be in Libra, 1548 degrees of Libra. Sun and moon in conjunction in Libra. I made a new invention thanks to my twin flame Lisa. I drew 3 runes for the new moon. The first one is the past, then the second one is now, and the third one is the future. And for the past I got this rune. It's very sunny today. We have summer coming up again. This is Naudish. That's trouble, the rune for trouble. And in the interpretation here, it's also about friction. And we have had a lot of troubles, friction, etc. I will talk about that a lot in this report with this hijacked matrix, etc., and the dark sides. And when you get Naudish, there's something you have to do that has been pushed away. It's up to you to light your own fire. It's up to you to light your own fire and to create from the quantum I am. And the Naudish fire is on by friction. So this requires action to get out of the situation. And it's also our inner needs are neglected in this old matrix. And that's embodied in the Libra archetype. So for the past, that was Naudish. And then for now, I got this one here, Ansu. That's the mouth, that's the communication, that's the Odin in the north, in the rune. It's like Mercury taught in astrology, and it's about expression, communication, learning. Now, to learn about what we are and be aware, and that's the Inscension, the Ascension period. And communication is central in all our relations. Libra, that's about relations. When this rune comes up, I read from this book, we know that we have something very important to share to others or inside ourselves. And start inside yourself. But then don't be shy, share, because how can we know that we are on the right course? For me, my perception, it's about intuition, emotional feeling, trusting, and synchronicity, the numbers coming up, and the occasions. Then I know I'm on the right track. And the light, of course. And then it's very important, as many light workers do and many more can do, share in your way. And then for the future, it was this rune that's Eva's, the horse. And The horse is the mythical creature in Starseed astrology, the unicorn, the Pegasus, etc. Symbolizing a force, an overview and a force to take action and go, and very kind and very natural. And the horse in the runes was about the companionship between the rider and the horse. That's also the Libra symbolism, to get this inner companionship with yourself, self-love. Then I took some 2 quantum astrology for the quantum tarot cards for the new moon. The past, it's this. The past, I do King of Pentacles, and that's King of the Pentagon, that's Saturn for the past. The old patriarch that we now change, Saturn. The old matrix, the old system. Saturn now is in its home in Capricorn, giving us the holographic codes, but we can create from within. We are not anymore restricted to stay in the old of the fear and lack. We can go into a new creation, the quantum I am, and therefore come in from there, that's the Aries Mars archetype, and therefore come into the companionship, the relationships of Libra Venus. And for the moment now, I drew 8 of Cups, and that one is about, what are you ready to move on from? What are you ready to move on from? That's great. And now for the future, I will do a quantum tarot card for this new moon in Libra. And this one, it's Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. And I will look that one up. Knight of Swords. And swords is, of course, cutting the illusions. That's Perseus. That's great. In Starseed astrology, Perseus is one origin. It's in several stars in the end of Taurus just now, and one of the biggest is Algol. And this is the home for the unicorns, unicorn children, but also for the suppressed female sexuality. And this Perseus and Algol symbolizes free female sexuality. We have a lot of sexuality going on in the chart with Venus and Mars, and we have to find that Kundalini force inside ourselves. Balance the divine masculine, divine feminine balance inside to be able to then feel and enjoy the sexuality outside of us. You can also go the other way and find yourself through sexuality, but observe yourself and really take care of yourself. So that was the future, the unicorns, the horses, the companionship between the rider and the horse in the runes and in the Starseed astrology, quantum tarot, the magical creatures, unicorns. If you're interested in a short, check details below, Starseed reading or other readings. So, the new moon. I will take a little about that one. See, it's a lot of sun today. I can hardly see here. That's great. We will have terrific weather next week here in Sweden. So this is the new moon, 9th of October, 5:47 in the morning here in Sweden. And we have the new moon here in first house, the Quantum I Am house in Libra. We have ascendant really nearly at the end of Virgo, but it's nearly at 0 degrees of Libra. And in fact, I personally have my ascendant here. So this is mainly the houses. I have it at 0.00 degrees in Libra. So we have a Libra new moon. New moon merging with sun, female, masculine, intuition, life force, emotions, creativity shining, the night and the day, the polarities merging, new intentions. And we have also Demeter, Mother Earth, very close to this, connection with the Earth. And it's in the first house, the Quantum I Am, create, new intentions, create from within. And we have Mercury taught, Odin, at 28 degrees 39 at the end of Libra. And here is Arcturian, fixed star Taurus and Spica, they are at 24 degrees. And then we have Itzar at 28, 29 degrees. And we have Ademurgia and Siginus close to the sun and the moon here. So this area is about the Arcturian energy helping us. And in opposition here, we have Kali, the underworld goddess that really brings up the dark in us to create. And many years I have worked so much with my density and stored emotions, and I still do. It's coming up layer by layer. And many of us has really done that. And that's the most important, because there is the gold. In the dark is the gold. To transmute that, to find the 0-point balance between light and dark, between these polarities in our three-dimensional reality. And we also have Mars and Black Moon Lilith in the quantum space of Aquarius. The new world, the new age of Aquarius, close to the south node, our emotional origin. And we have then Saturn, Pluto in Capricorn. Everything is changing. And it's so important to see everything that happens with you as a mirror. Take care of it, embrace it, integrate, relax, breathe through the emotions, let the emotion be free, really free to flow. Be kind to yourself, self-love. To start loving yourself even more. And the Starseed readings I give is fantastic reminder of the original energy you bring with you as a starseed, because many of you who listen to this channel are starseeds. And we have this imprinted that we can take care of this. And what is the dark forces? It's you. Because everything is one energy, one consciousness. So therefore, the dark forces and the light forces all are perceptions from you, from within you. Then we have a programming that's going on to keep you in confusion, to not let you see the keys, the old ancient keys that we now reveal. And we don't at all have to like, or we have to stand up against the behavior of the dark forces, but we have to love them because they are part of us. Everything in my experience that you experience is from within you. From within you, your DNA, your stored memories, your origins, that you're now free. That's huge, because walk that way that many yogis, etc. has walked. Walk that way, and we will go into the fourth and fifth dimension. But if you externalize, if you see the dark forces outside you, if you get a lot of fear, etc., take care of that one. And don't externalize, please. And this is also Libra. An archetype of Libra, it's relationships. It's harmony, balance, justice, and high vibration, really high vibration relationship. But first, we have to get the Aries Kali, the quantum I am areas going, the mass energy. We have to create from within and see, observe ourselves before we adjust to the outside. And the manipulation has been that we adjust first. We adapt, we search for anything outside or everything outside. And that's not working. It's a flip-flop chart, if you see it now in this moment, and as I have in myself. And all who has ascendant in Libra or sun in Libra, we are very much for adaptation, for kindness, for fairness, but we also are afraid of conflicts and to stand up for ourselves. And we need to do that. We need to be ourselves all the time to get that reflected back. So see the mirror and take action from that knowledge. We also have Venus here, the ruler of Libra, in Scorpio, now going retrograde. It's a deep sexual energy, love, beauty, also in a square to Mars, divine masculine, divine feminine, sexuality, but also the balance, the Libra harmony. You have these scales of Libra, the old scales, that you need to find the balance, the harmonies to get the 0 point. And you can't allow the shadow to, you can't do like this with the shadow, because then there will not be any challenge. It has to be a 0 point energy between the dark and light, transmutation, the integration from within, and trust that you can do it. We have MC at Beat guys here in Gemini. We can do it. We can be in our light and transmuting the dark, and see the dark and talk to the dark inside of us. So that was a short one for the new moon, perhaps not that short. We have Chiron, of course, now in Neptune in Pisces, Chiron healing our wounds and wounds to the spiritual, to the religious, etc. Trust yourself, self-love, and all is well, all is going according to the divine plan. The Galactic Federation of Light is greeting you. You are doing so good. You are exactly at the point where you should be. If you want to read more about this, I recommend a book, or the books that I got from my twin flame, Lisa, Magenta Pixie, about this. This one is Divine Architecture and the Starseed template, and she also has a new one about the Emerald Flame and the twin flames. I think something about that. It's really good about the construction of this reality and about the light and dark and etc. Really good. Embrace yourself, be yourself. Bye-bye.